What's going on, everybody? So let's talk about forgiveness, right? For me, forgiveness is a very complicated thing to define. I think that mostly forgiveness is a subjective element that is misinterpreted and also used. It can be used in a manipulative way. I've seen it so much in my life growing up. You know, a person would do something or offend a person, but they would continue to do it even though, you know, there had been discussion of, you know, the impact of whatever it was that they were doing. I even recently had a situation where, you know, I was like, hey, I was talking to, you know, one of my relatives. I was like, why do you keep doing that? What's going on? I was like, that makes me uncomfortable. I was like, it makes me want to draw back and just, you know, let you do your thing. And, you know, this person was like, well, I'm your relative. You can't change it. And you're just going to have to deal with it, and that's okay. First off, for those words to form, are you kidding me? And that right there allowed me to see that I needed to let that person go. I needed to make sure that that person was away from me because they were not capable of protecting me from themselves. They were not capable of protecting who I am or them knowing who I am or what I stand for. That's a complete violation of that idea. If you know who I am, then why are you, what? You're my relative? I don't have a choice. Yes, I do, honey. What are you talking about? That's the thing. People think that, you know, I could keep doing the same thing over to this person, over and over to this person. They're just going to forgive me and let it go because that's what they've been taught. Like, no matter what you do, or no matter what someone does to you, you've got to continuously forgive them. Yes, I can forgive you. Absolutely. And I've had to become okay with this over time. But I also have the opportunity to show you how much I value myself. I am very selective in who I invest in because over the years, I am a very generous person, very, very giving. I'm very open, like, oh my God, like almost like Kimmy Schmidt. No, the exact same as Kimmy Schmidt. I love her. Oh my God. And I've been taken advantage of a lot. Oh my gosh, it's just been terrible. Like when I leaving my parents' house from being a PK shelter. It's all in here, y'all. It's all in this book right here. It's in my book. See that? Yeah. There you go. I put a lot of. I was very naked in my book. Definitely. But I just kept seeing people take advantage of me, and I didn't like the feeling. So I was like, wait a minute, I gotta do something about this. But in my mind, what I've been taught is, oh my God, I've got to forgive 70 times 7 and then I'll lose count. So I'm gonna continue to put myself in a terrible situation to be taken advantage of and to feel terrible a lot of times. But I forgave. I did. So I went back. That taught me very quick that there has to be some type of separation. And I do think that forgiveness is subjective. It's something that is developed in the mind of the individual, and then God can judge whether or not that person has forgiven or not. In your mind, you might think that forgiveness means, oh, I'll just, you know, forgive them, and if they say they're sorry, okay, let's go on with life. Another person might say, oh, I forgave them, but I'm going to keep my distance. They can be in my life, but not as much. And then you got that person who's more drastic, which is me, after several infractions. Oh, I forgive you, but I'm not going to be around you because you've repeatedly shown me that you don't care about my disposition or my desires or what I need, right? And if a person can't provide what you need, don't make them. Accept them for who you are, for who they are. Have a blessed day, but this is not a good connection here. And establishing standards, right? Establishing little markers for yourself. Okay, so if you see this one time, make a note. If you see it 2 times, make 2 notes. If you see it 3 times, have a conversation, right? And it's got to be a conversation that lacks emotion. In corporate America, I have sent so many angry emails. Right? tickled by that. And I've had to retract a lot of things, but that showed me over time, hey, Michelle, you gotta develop a process where you can address a person intelligently and without emotion, but get your point across and be graceful. Whew, do you know how hard that is? Listen, I don't think I'll ever get the hang of it, but I've gotten better at it. So I don't know, I don't have the patience the older I get to sit and wait for somebody to hear me. No, because I want my quality of life to be great. I want my quality of life to be the best that it can be, and I am responsible for that. So if I allow someone in my life to continue to do the same things over and over, and I address it, and they continue to not hear me or even try to make any type of concessions to respect my desires or what or to respect my concern, that's what it is, to respect my concerns, then you're not invested in me. You're just taking from me. I'm investing in you. No, my ideal relationship, and I got this term from my therapist, is to have equitable relationships. People that listen to me the same way that I listen to them. People that are open to me the same way I'm open to them, to respecting who they are, right? So if I have a Muslim friend, right, and I know they don't eat pork, I'm not going to eat pork in front of them. Let's go out to, you know what I'm saying, somewhere that has what you can eat, because I honor your convictions, right? If I had a friend that is atheist, which I'm making a lot of atheist friends, oh my God, they're pretty awesome. I mean, I tell them all the time, hey, I could never be atheist because my experiences with God are too significant for me to ignore any of them. And plus, he's got my heart. But anyway, so I told him, I was like, listen, in our conversations, I understand and respect that you don't believe in God. However, I do. Would you like to continue this conversation? And if you don't, then I won't talk about it, because I respect your conviction. Like, when we start respecting each other's convictions, y'all, it's going to be a different type of world. But what we are now is we're a society that is so interested in the quick take, in the quick fulfillment, in the quick, hey, I'm gonna get this right now and not worry about the consequences type of thing. And if you're that type of person, that's expensive emotionally for me. I can't afford you. I can't. So I just want to encourage y'all today to make sure you evaluate, set up standards, and protect yourself from situations that are going to continuously be harmful, even though you've spoken up about it. So that's all I got. Love y'all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.